What's going on, you guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning back into another video. I haven't had a lot to talk about recently on the channel. I've had like bits and pieces of things kind of come out that I feel like I want to address and talk about, so I made quick stories on it. So if you guys aren't seeing those, like, I don't know if that actually reached my subscribers or not. I don't know if you guys even watch YouTube stories, but I have been posting a couple times a week over on YouTube stories. It's just a lot easier for me to whip out quick content. I do it while I'm on my way to work or while I'm parking waiting to get into work. It's just so much easier. And there hasn't been a lot for me to want to sit down and dissect in a video until today. There's actually a couple things. So you guys have a couple videos coming up. You got this one and then one coming up later. And the one we're going to be talking about today is actually the Carolina Hurricanes and some rumors of them kind of testing out some new logos. So I want to give my opinion on if the Canes should go this route and also kind of look at the logos and see which one we like best. For those of you guys who do not know, my side job is actually like web design, graphic design, and logo design. So I do branding kind of on the side. It's one of the things I like to do. So I may have some good opinions on these. I may just genuinely not. Who knows? This is also completely random. As of recently, like as of the last 3 days, I've gotten some roasts about my hair. I don't know how this is coming about. This is super random. No one has ever commented about my hair before. So just roast it, okay? Like, I just got out of the shower. This hair is long right now. Roast it, please. You guys remember when I had like that mullet going on the channel? I'm bringing it back, so I'm growing it out. People have just been roasting me for my hair. So leave it in the comments. Roast me for my hair. I want to start just a hair roasted thread down there. So if you can think of something, just let me have it. Before we get further into it though, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you get subscribed. I would love to hit 2K subscribers soon. It's kind of my goal here. I've been trying to reach that goal for a while here, but obviously with me slowing down on content, the channel's kind of slowed down growing, but I would still love to get there. And yeah, let's get into it. So let's talk about the Carolina Hurricanes as a whole, their brand as a whole, and if a logo, like a new look for them, is something they should go with. Now, the Carolina Hurricanes are tough because I seen somebody say something, and it's 100% facts, and it's that the Carolina Hurricanes logo is so mid. Like, it's not amazing, it's not bad, but I've never seen a redesign of it that I think looks amazing. So it's like such a hard brand to try to redesign, in my opinion, because every logo that has done redesigned just hasn't looked great compared to their current one, and their current one isn't even amazing. I think the only logo, in my opinion, or at least my favorite logo in the Carolina Hurricanes collection, is definitely the new flag one that they have with the two warning flags, or just the flag with the two warning symbols there. I think that one that they have on their alternate, or now their current home, is my favorite logo in their history. And if they just went with something like that full time, I wouldn't be opposed. I understand why they don't do that. That's a very hard logo to try to brand with, just the way it is. It's not very symmetrical. It's on an angle. It's just awkward. I mean, I guess their current one's also on an angle, but it's a little bit easier to brand. I think that flag one's a little bit harder, in my opinion. So do I think the Carolina Hurricanes need a new look? I'm going to go out there and say yes. They've had the same look for quite a while now. I can't actually think about how long it's been, but it's been quite a while. I think a new look could be a good thing for them. It just needs to be done right. They do feel all kind of mixed up and discombobulated right now, especially with, their reverse retro, their away looking exactly the same. Their home jersey being their alternate jersey before with one logo on it, and then now their current alternate jersey being their old home jersey with their main logo on it. They just seem all over the place. It's tough for me to say because I absolutely love their away jersey. I know a lot of people don't. Every time I say that, I get memed in the comments, which is fine, but I love their current away jersey. So I personally would be upset if it went, but I know a lot of people would be very happy if they came out with a new one. I think they need some more cohesion and some more unity in their collection. I think a home and away jerseys with matching logos, and then they can even have a tributed alternate jersey, one that maybe their current one even that they have, especially if they come out with new home and away, or the black one that they currently use as their home, would still be just a phenomenal alternate. So am I on board with the Canes having a new look and a new logo? Absolutely. So now with that said, let's jump into some of these designs that they've kind of been testing, some prototypes out there. So I got it on the screen here. These are all of them. There's 6 of them, and I want to start off just from top and work my way down. So that top C with the little squares in there to kind of indicate the warning, I think that thing is horrendous for a logo. That is way too basic. However, I think that would be a pretty cool captain patch. I also think their current C with the C, and then in those squares are in the middle of the bar that goes down. I think that is also a really cool captain patch. But if they change it to this, I think this would be a good captain patch. It's very unique, very cool, and it fits their brand very well. I don't think that's a good logo. Now the top right, this is actually my favorite one of the set. I think it's actually a very nice modern take. It's essentially their same logo. It just incorporates the C in there, which I actually think just gives it more purpose and actually makes it look a lot nicer. I think their current logo just looks, a lot of people just like, what is that? They don't know what that is. This one you can kind of tell that it's a C just forming the shape of like a tornado or a hurricane. Like it's a little bit more fitting in my opinion. Now the one on the middle left, I think it's on the right track. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of it. I think it's on the right track of being the best one. I just don't think it's quite there yet. And I think that's the font used for the C. It's too skinny. It's just too like Montreal Canadiens, like toilet seat shape. My bad, Habs. I'm sorry, you just caught a stray. But it's kind of like toilet seat shape, which I guess just a C is in general, so you can't really do anything about that. But I think the top right one fits the brand a lot better than the middle left one. However, I think that middle left one has so much potential. Just the fact that it still has the little sharp points on the outside, but then the inside also has those. It still has the Canes kind of texture in it and pattern. So I do think that that one has a lot of potential. I think it just needs a different shape. I don't think the middle part should be as big as it is. That needs to be closed a little bit, maybe just more of an angled C. I don't know exactly what needs to happen there, but I think there is somewhat potential. And then we have what everyone hates, and that's word marks. Everyone doesn't seem to be a big fan of these word marks, and I'm just going to go right off the bat and say that that bottom left word mark is easily the best one. That one middle right, I don't know what the heck's going on there. I don't know why there's just a random cut in that tail. I don't know what they're trying to do there unless that shape indicates something. I don't know what like Carolina's state shape is or whatever. I don't know. I'm Canadian, okay? I'm not American. But I don't know if that's what they're trying to emulate there. The bottom right one, I think isn't bad, but I think that having the two squares for the warning flag in the slash there is a lot better than in the A. I think in the A, that one just feels a little bit more forced. I do like that bottom left one actually quite a bit. I know a lot of people aren't fan of text logos, but I don't think that would be something that they throw on a jersey. Every team has their own kind of font and their own text logo. Like every team has one, and I think that's what they're trying to create here, because they got to create a whole branding guide and a whole guideline for what logos are and how they use them. And I think that that text logo actually is really nice. I do like that the C still kind of feels like their logo in a sense, because it's still got the slashes out of it. I actually really like that text. I think that would, I know I said it shouldn't go on a logo, or it's not going to, but I actually think it would look really good on a logo. Then again, I'm just a big text logo fan. But yeah, my picks are the bottom left and top right. Those are my picks for logos that they could use from this bunch. I'm sure they're still testing some stuff out, and maybe they won't even change in general, but I do think a change for this team would actually be a good thing. I think a new brand would be a good thing. Not that their brand currently is terrible. I think they're just also confused on what they should be doing brand-wide. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It would mean a lot if you guys let me know down in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on this. Do you guys agree with me, disagree? Should the Canes rebrand? Should they not? Also, roast me for my hair down in the comments for whatever reason, because everyone seems to be doing that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.